Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so really quickly, I'm going to go through all my makeup favorites. And first, I'm going to start with my sunscreens and primers. So first up, I have the e.l.f. Invisistick SPF 50. So I like this because it's great for travel. It's a stick form. It has SPF 50, which if you're fair skinned like me, I mean anyone needs sunscreen, but that's just, it's good. Then I have the e.l.f. Suntouchable Invisible Sunscreen. This is a sun protection and blurring primer. This has SPF 35. This is also great for travel. They do have a mini version of this too that's even better for travel, but this full size you can travel with as well. It is very blurring, as it says, like a blurring primer. And I just love how it's like multi-use. So you got your sun protection with it and you got your blurring primer. Then I have the e.l.f. Suntouchable Whoa Glow SPF 30. This is in the shade Sunbeam. So here is the shade. Gotta really work it into the skin so you do not get a white cast. And I can't tell. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just very glowy on the skin. And I love how, again, it's that versatile, multi-use product. So it's your sun protection and makeup primer. So you don't have to go in with another primer, but you can totally do it if you want to. Alright. Now I got two putty primers that are like in my favorites. The e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. This is like a it's a luminous, like illuminating primer. It's really pretty on the skin. Once it's worked into the skin, it just leaves behind a glow. The glow is really pretty. I mean, it doesn't completely transfer through makeup, but it's really pretty. Then I have the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. This stuff, it blurs a little bit better than the putty primer in the pot, like the Luminous Putty Primer. And it's so silky smooth. It's hydrating. I mean, it's like the putty primer in the pot. It's just this I find a little more blurring, if that makes sense. Then I have the e.l.f. Stay Cool primer stick. So this is another stick primer. This is very cooling on the skin, very hydrating on the skin. All these primers do help makeup wear longer, which is why they're in my favorites. And I just love the application process with this. It's so fun. Then I have the e.l.f. Velvet Finish Face Primer. This is very like a velvety primer. It's very blurring. I'm definitely going to get a smaller size than what this is next time. But I do love this stuff. Like, if it's in the video, I love it. It is a travel friendly. I mean, there's no complaints here. Now, all 4 of my gripping primers here, I love. I have the e.l.f. Power Grip, which I love. This is just the OG. This one is nice. It's definitely hydrating. It's sticky. It sticks the makeup. It's travel friendly. I love the pump. Makes getting these primers out easier, like squeezy tubes do too. Then I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer plus 4% niacinamide. This is the pink one. This is good too. It's definitely hydrating just like the original. Same packaging. It's not too thick where it doesn't come out, like, if you can see. So this is nice too. I just like it a bit better. Then I have the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. This is a different packaging. This is a squeeze tube, but it still works. This is a mattifying primer and a power grip primer. So this is a multi-use product too, or not multi-use, but like it is 2 things in one. And then I have the Essence Jelly Grip Hydrating Primer. This doesn't have that sticky, tacky feel like the Power Grips do, but it's still a gripping primer. It is very hydrating. I love primers with pumps or squeeze tubes because, or wands if they're an eyeshadow primer, because it just makes everything easier and less messy. So it's just my favorite application. Then I have the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. This has a pump. I know that it says to use all over the face, but I prefer doing this in the areas that I have blemishes. It's just my preferred method with it. and it's just ugh. It's just my preferred method. Then I have the Eye Makeup Now eye primer. This is the one that comes in a jar. This is not my preferred method, but the formula makes up for it. It's silky smooth. It actually works. And it is a Amazon makeup brand. Then I have the e.l.f. Lock It Down eyeshadow primer. This is my preferred method of eyeshadow primer. A wand, like a concealer. I know squeeze tubes work too, but sometimes that gets too much product out. This or the potted, I have more control over. So sometimes I like the potted, it just depends on my mood. Then I have the e.l.f. color corrector in blue. I love the wand, like a concealer. This is a neutralizing for foundation and concealer for warm tones, but all of the camo color correctors are good. Then I have the e.l.f. or I guess I have 3 putty color corrector eye brightener in fair. It's a potted thing, but again, the formula of the putty part makes up for it. It's a great formula, and it definitely works under the eyes to brighten the under eyes. It brightens a little bit better than the color corrector, but that's just my opinion. Alright, now on to foundation. This is where we're going to get into more swatches. I have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. This has a pump. This is in the shade N05. So here's what it looks like before being blended out. Here's what it looks like blended out the best I can. You can almost not see it. This foundation's good. Like, it is a bit liquidy, like when you get it out. It tends to smear, like, not smear, but run. But the formula is nice. I love the pump. The color is a great match too, so I don't see any problem with it, and it's really good. Alright, that's the only foundation. So now it's concealer. So I have the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer in the shade Fair. Again, love the wand. Here's what it looks like before being blended out. Here's what it looks like blended out. Like, again, you can almost barely see it because it matches my skin so well. Again, like I already said, I love the wand. Like, it's a flexible wand too. The formula is great. It's very brightening, concealing, all that. It's not hard to work with. It doesn't dry too quick, so it gives you a lot of playtime. I think this is Ivory. This is the Professional Makeup Concealer from Amazon. It's a potted concealer. Trying to get like the best swatch. Here is what it looks like swatched before being blended out. This is like a creamy formula. I'm so dang pale. Here's what it looks like blended out. This is a great formula. It's another Amazon makeup product. But it works. I like it. It's a great formula. So now I gotta get another wipey out. Swatches. So now I'm doing cream bronzer and cream contour. I got 4 of them. Alright, so why don't we use the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer first. This is in the shade Sun Kiss. Here's what it looks like before blended out. Here's what it looks like blended out. This is another great product. It's a cream to powder formula. So you really don't need powder bronzer on top. I just do it to make sure it's really set. It lasts a long time. I love this. You just gotta warm it up really well and then make sure you tap off the excess to give the most blended look. Then I have the e.l.f. bronzing drops in pure gold. Here's what they look like before being blended out. Here's what they look like blended out. Best I can. These are so good. They're very glowy. They are definitely bronzy. You're gonna see me do a lot more videos the next few. Well, I'm not doing any in Florida. I love the extra benefits, the antioxidants and sunflower seed oil in these two. These are good. Now my contours. I have the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Bronzer and Contour in the shade Fair. These are extremely pigmented. I am only doing 2 dots. Here's what they look like before. And after. This is a great formula. It's just like the Camo liquid blush. but it's a bronzer or contour depending on the shade. Like I said, they are extremely pigmented. So like even I overdid it with the swatch. Like you only need the tiniest amount and it goes a long way. I love it. Another one I like is the Milani Liquid Contour in the shade Honey. So this looks like a bronzer, but once blended out, it really, like, I can get away with it once blended out. This is a very easy to work with formula. Doesn't dry too fast. I mean, but if it does end up drying down before you have the chance, just use a little bit of setting spray to wet the product back up and you should be able to work with it. But yeah, like, everything here is really good. I have my makeup book set for last because I'm gonna be swatching every row of eyeshadow and all of that, so that's like last thing. I got the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush in the shade St. Bart's. This is another creme de powder formula. This is a luminous formula. So, like, this is pigmented. But it gives the prettiest natural flush on the cheeks. It's so pretty. I love it. It is long lasting. Like I said, you don't need a powder on top, but I do just to be on the safe side, especially because, you know, I wear my makeup a long time, so I don't want risk anything moving around. I'm doing the last part, the stain last, and doing it on like a part I know I won't swatch. Then this is the regular Putty blush in the shade Bora Bora. Like I said, you really gotta like warm this product up. Again, pigmented. I don't know if you can really see that. Again, it's really pigmented. This is also a cream to powder formula. Again, really natural. These putty blushes and bronzers are like really natural. So like I can get away with them too. Then I have the B Color Liquid Blush in Coral Crush. This is also pigmented, so 2 dots. That's what those 2 dots look like. That's what they look like blended out the best I can. This is also a great formula. It is pigmented, as you can see. Like, for the dollar store, this is like Dollar Tree makeup. That one is. So, for the dollar store, it's very pigmented. I think I'm going to put the Stanley right here. And It's just great. Then I have the e.l.f. Sheer For It blush tint in the shade Left on Red. This stains incredibly fast. Here is what that looks like now. Like, you can move it around, but it stains. Like, where you put that line is where you put it. Like, it stains fast, but it's good for the price, and the stain's really pretty. I just wish I had a little more time to work with it. And it is definitely pigmented for a stain. Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna let my hands take a break really quick. Now that I have powder. Alright. So I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. So I have 4 powders to talk about, 2 pressed, 2 loose, or sorry, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 loose, 2 pressed. I have the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder in the shade Fairlight. This is a nice powder. It's not as finely milled as like the e.l.f. ones are, but it's nice for the price, and I love it. It was also, no, I think that's a new one. The e.l.f. HD powder. This is a finely milled powder. I mean, it gets everywhere. It's a nice baking powder. It's a nice setting powder. The translucent part, like, it's literally a white powder. Helps to not change the look of my makeup, like my foundation and stuff. And I just good powder. The e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in light pink. This is a great setting powder. It bakes well, it sets well, it's a glowy powder. I mean, at the end of the day, I can tend to look cakey and stuff, but that's with any powder, really. That's not the formula's fault, that's just the powder itself, because it's literally taken away my oils. Then I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Setting Powder in Translucent. This is like the biggest powder thing I own. This is a nice powder as well. Definitely sets well, it bakes well. It's not as translucent as like see, like, it's not as translucent as like the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. one's pretty much like straight up white, but it still works. Then I have the e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder. This is a nice, like, it still has a bit of color. I don't know if you can see that. Still has a bit of color, but it's a nice under eye powder. This is a finishing powder, so it's like still works as a setting powder. All over the face it works. So this is a nice powder. Then I have the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. Comes with a mirror. The powder is completely white, like the HD loose powder. This is a great powder. It definitely sets the under eyes better. I feel like with the powder puff it might work a little bit better, but it's still nice. Alright. Eyeshadows. I might not swatch anymore, just to save time. The e.l.f. bite-sized palette. This is a great palette for travel. This is also a nice palette for every day. This is in the shade I Love You Latte. It's all matte, and the formula is great. The Milani Gilded Mini and Whiskey Business. This is pretty much like the e.l.f. bite size, but a few more shades. This is a great palette as well, and you're going to be surprised on this because I usually don't use these colors, but the LA Color Matte Shadows, the smoky one. This is a great formula. I love the formula. The shades work nicely. It's a great palette. Then mascaras. I only have 3 mascaras. The e.l.f. Incredicurl. Love the wand. This is in the shade Deep Brown. This is an interesting formula. This is like a moussey formula, but it still works. It's incredibly curling, hence the name, and it just works so well as a mascara. Then I have the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. I don't know why, I just love these curved ones better. This is a great formula. This is also in Deep Brown. It's a great formula. It's curling, it's lifting, and it's just good. Then I have the e.l.f. Lash Extender. This is a 2B mascara, which actually I learned that I like. I do kind of like this wand. I do like 2B mascaras. I mean, they're good for like a natural makeup look, and they're easier to get off than regular mascaras, at least in my experience. So then eyeliners. I want to say I only have 4. Yes. The e.l.f. Precision Liquid Liner. I love the brush on it. I'm going to tell you that right now. I love the brush on it. I don't like the in the cap part. But this is a great formula. It's very black. It doesn't skip. It doesn't transfer. It's a really nice formula. Then I have the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Skinny Waterproof Eyeliner. I love the skinny tip on it. This can still make like thick eyeliner like the way I like it. You just gotta thicken it up. But when you initially start it, it's very thin, and that makes it easier to thicken. Then I have just a regular eyeliner pen from e.l.f. This is in the shade Coffee. Love the felt tip on this too. This is very great. This is like a brown eyeliner, which is a little more natural on my eyes, but still works. This is a good one. Then I have the e.l.f. Smoky Cool Eyeliner in Brownie Points. Love the pencil tip. I'm starting to like wooden pencil eyeliners over retractable. They're just so much easier to me. This lasts in the waterline. I have the Wet n Wild's one too, and they don't last as long as this does. And I realized I forgot brows. So I have two brow pencils. I have the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. This is the regular one. Look at that tip. Like a thicker tip so they don't break as easy. It's like a micro tip does. Love the big spoolie. This is in the shade Taupe. This is a great brow pencil. It's creamy, it's easy to work with, it's natural. Then I also have the waterproof version, which same kind of tip. This is also in the shade Taupe, which is this one is a little lighter. Smaller spoolie, but that's no big deal. This is also creamy and easy to work with. It's natural as well. Then I have the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. This is in the shade Light Brown. This is a eyeliner and a brow pomade. Now, as a brow pomade, it's a little too dark and a little too thick for my liking, so this is a nice eyeliner, but sometimes I do use it as a brow pomade too. I just gotta really blend it out. Then I have the e.l.f. Brow Lift. This is a very nice laminating brow gel. So alright, now powder, bronzer. Ooh, nope. Eyeshadow stick, the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Pearl. Perfect Pearl. This is a great brow bone and inner corner highlight. So, now, what I just said. Bronzer, blush, and highlight. I have the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer in shade Butter Ballin'. The shade still works for me. It smells amazing. Like that, which is funny because it's usually perfume products break me out. But this is so pigmented and it blends like butter. Like, it's so nice. The only one I'm missing is the butter highlight. Then I have the the NYX Buttermelt Blush in Getting Butter. This one has a small perfume smell too. It's not as strong as the blush or the bronzer, but look how pretty that blush color is. It's a little deep for me, but I can still get away with it. This is a nice formula. Again, just like the bronzer, it is pigmented. It blends like butter though. Then I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette. So it has like a highlighting powder on one side and the contouring powder on the other. This is a really good contour and highlighting powder. I use this as like an under eye setting powder though, but as what it's supposed to be, it works too. Then I have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder and Blossom Glow. This is like a pretty pink rosy highlighter. It's very sparkly, especially when you use your fingers to apply it. And the formula is so silky smooth. I don't know why I didn't like it before. Now, all my lip products. Yay. I have the e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm in Grape. I love the little applicator. It just hugs the lips so well. The grape color works too. Then I have the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator in Brown Sugar. This is a nice formula. It's hydrating. It definitely exfoliates the lips. I, again, love the application. This one hugs the lips as well. Then I have the e.l.f. Cream Glide Lip Liner in Truth or Bear. Again, I'm starting to get into these wooden pencils besides the brow pencils. This is a very creamy lip liner. It definitely lines the lips well and works. Then the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in the shade Clear, just clear. Again, love the applicator. I mean, it really hugs the lips. Well, this is a very glossy formula. It can tend to be drying, but it's like, it's not too drying, it's just a bit drying. But if I put lip balm on, I'm fine. Then I have the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil. This is the Glimmer version and Opology Tour. I love the mint smell. Usually I don't. Love the applicator. Love the applicator. It's very glossy and glimmery on the lips. Then I have the e.l.f. Glossy Lip Stain in Power Mauve. Again, I love the little applicator. This is very glossy, but once it wears down, it leaves behind the most beautiful and subtle stain on the lips that lasts all day. Then I have the e.l.f. O-Face Satin Lipsticks. Again, I love the shape of this. I mean, it really hugs the lips. This is in the shade No Doubt. This is a perfect brown nude shade. Then I have the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Pioneer. This, again, I love this application. This is a nice matte lipstick without being too drying. And I forgot an eye product. The e.l.f. Metallic Liquid Eyeshadow. Again, I love the applicator. It just makes application more precise. I love the shade. This is in the shade Moon. This It's a pretty shade. Then I have the Raycolor Glow Reviver Lip Oil in the shade Crystal Clear. Same applicator, same menthol smell. And this is very glossy and hydrating on the lips too, and very, very pretty. And long wax stain. Then I have the e.l.f. Pout Cloud Lip Plumping Pen. This, again, I love the application. Like, it really hugs the lips. I have the shade in the clear because I wanted to make sure I loved the formula first before actually getting a color. This is very glossy, not drying. It's really good. And then I have the Essence Fix and Last Keep It Perfect Makeup Setting Spray. Fixing Spray. This mister is not like a fine mister like the e.l.f. setting spray, but it's still good. It's a smaller bottle, but it's still good. And I do like the formula. Ugh. And then, the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Pink Sugar. Again, love the applicator. Love the scent. It's very glossy. It is plumping and it's very glowy on the lips, like the glimmer. Then I also have my e.l.f. or not my e.l.f. my Profusion makeup book with my eyeshadows, my blushes, my contours, my highlighters, my eyeliners, and my color correctors. This is a very good book. Has everything you need, so it's like travel friendly. I mean, there's still a few things I would have to take, but alright, so that is all my favorites for this year. I'm so excited to see what else I get to try. But for now, that is all. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye.